So I got, my mate wants to know how to grow mealworms for his birds. You can also feed them to your lizards and shit like that. So these, some are pupating, and then they'll turn into the beetles. So there's a bit of a mixed stage in here. This is like been worked flat out. This is all their shit. That there. All right. So we're gonna fix that up, and then this is another setup. Some people reckon not to throw all bits and pieces, but this is all like potato peels, and you can see underneath there's eggshells, there's newspaper, and there's thousands in here. Just thousands. That's been going for ages.
So what have you done to make that?
This,
Yeah.
I just put egg cartons down.
Egg cartons first?
Egg cartons down, then I cracked open one of these or one of these, whichever one's cheapest, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And you just toss it in, two bags of that, and the egg cartons, and then a sack over it to keep it dark. And also just a lot of, oh look, see, they're everywhere. And then a lot of potato peels and like carrots, all like, you know, food that's not too,
Do you have
won't
to
rot.
wet it or anything?
No, just leave it as it is. Don't leave it too wet or you'll get mold. You don't want mold. This is another setup that I had, but in here I needed some smaller mealworms. So some people actually use this to keep the beetles in the top, and then the eggs fall through here, and then they collect them in the bottom, but I don't do that. I just do it to get smaller mealworms in here, and I just swap them around. So here's another one that's got to get done. Bit behind with all my other shit. You can see they're like everywhere in there as well. So just tip that.
How do you get them to start it?
So you just go to the shops and you get a kit of mealworms for like your lizards or frogs or whatever. Every store's got them. There's mealworms, superworms, and some other worms. But I just get the mealworms. It's just the easiest. And then usually that one.
And then once you start, you do the egg process, like you said, through that strainer.
Yeah. So I just for me, I just usually have this at the top, and then when I feel like getting some small ones, I'll just put that at the bottom and tip this one into that.
Yep.
But that's it. I'm not too fussed, except for when I need small ones, but haven't needed small ones for a while. Haven't had small frogs.
So once you got this, it just keeps going and going.
Yeah, it keeps going and going. So you don't need to worry about, like, you know, some people go, oh yeah, you shouldn't put food scraps in there. Yeah, it's a load of shit. Like, you've seen how many are in here.
Yeah.
You know, they eat through the cardboard, they eat through the newspaper, even getting newspaper and shit to eat. Then, you know, these, you know, I wouldn't recommend, you know, like, you know, eating the ones out of here. But the ones out of here, they're fine. Like, you know, it's all decent. Like, you know, if you look at them, you know, they're all nice and fat. You know, things like that. See, they're not bad. Yeah, you could eat. They're fine. Just tastes like almonds. Totally fine. There's no problem. But yeah, just setting it up. Just throw your mealworms in here. Doesn't matter. It's not very technical. Don't let anybody tell you it's this and that. It's a lot of shit. Just throw the oats in there. Get your pack from the shop, the pet shop. Throw it in, and then put a carrot in. That's the only thing that I do. But they already ate it. So throw a carrot in, like a little piece of carrot, about, you know, a centimetre high, about that round. And whenever they need it, just add it in. Don't leave it in there too long. Or a whole carrot, because it'll get mouldy. So.
Okay, so you got nothing in that at the moment.
No.
And if you wanted to start that off because you got some in the top.
Yep.
If you
I would just, yeah, I would take these guys out. Like sieve that.
Yeah.
I'd sieve all that and then pop them in here.
Yeah.
And then this would be here. So then the eggs fall through, and just I've already got a spare spot at the top to recycle straight through. And then here you'd be having the babies in here and all the eggs, so they don't eat the eggs. They do like to eat the eggs. They also eat each other in that state. The mealworms will eat the pupas, the larvae. They'll eat them while they're pupating. It happens, and it doesn't really matter, you know. That's pretty much your build, and then just pretty much sieve. When it gets to this stage, you can see there's pretty much nothing left in here really for them to eat. And it's, see here, there's like a potato. There's plenty in there. See, you know. But when it's at this stage, it's time to change them. So you put like a little sieve, and then sieve it out, and start again. Throw in your mealworm stuff, your oats, so they can eat it. Throw in a carrot, and you're done.
Cool. That's it.
That's it, man.
All right. Cool.
So if you got to change over, just tip your into a sieve, because that's all their shit. All right. Most of that will start coming out straight away. You can hurry it along. Try not to breathe it in. It is shit.
Can you use it as soil again or what?
You can. I usually put it in the compost, but see there's small mealworms that'll be in there? See the small ones?
Oh, yeah.
And there'll be ones that you can't see. So the best thing to do is just pop these out in a separate container. All right. So you've got the big ones and the small ones there. All right. That'll be that. And then this one here, you just pop in a separate container. This one here goes into your sieving one.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that aside. You pop a carrot in the middle.
Yep.
And they will go to it. And then you just scoop them out as you see them. So then they can get reincorporated into the rest of the tribe there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the same thing.
And then
Same thing again. Put your oats in there. Get that one ready for the other one. And then this is one of my smaller colonies. Just toss it in. Yeah, take out some of the big crap. Leave the beetles. You need the beetles. Without the beetles, you won't be getting a colony. So make sure you keep all your beetles.
so the beetles are making the eggs.
The beetles are making it. Oh, you flew away, little bugger. So the beetles are the ones that are making your eggs. Without your beetles, you're not going to have a colony for very long. And then that's ready to go. And you got this stuff here. Keep it aside. Pop it back into your.
And then you can sift that again to get the baby ones out.
Yeah, well, you can sieve it or just put the carrot and take them out.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we got this one. This one here is the other colony, the more established colony. But still, like most of these colonies, I've had for over 5 years. Because when I used to have canaries, it was just a pain in the ass.
So all that shit was actually
That was that. That's what it
cardboard
is.
or
Yeah, no,
potato
this
before.
one actually didn't have any cardboard in it
yeah.
because I kept the cardboard in the other one.
So that was all oats and
That was all oats,
and
yeah.
cardboard
And
or
potato peels.
Potato peels.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and now it just turned into shit. So stuff like that, you can just like toss because you don't want to keep that in there. It's old. It's got nothing. It just adds and makes it look ugly. So yeah, just take that shit out.
Mhm.
Leave that aside. There could be something in there.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose your beetles. Just all that. So that's pretty much that. And then
throw that in.
then just tip all your mealworms in. See, there's plenty there.
Wow.
You know, I only started with like a thing from the pet store maybe 10 years ago, and because I had lizards and then I had the birds. But you can notice there's more mealworms in here, small ones, very small ones. You know, there's even smaller ones. I just saw it moving around, but keep it, toss it into your pile of shit, because that's what it is.